This is RPG, Ruth Plays Games, role-playing games. I'm Ruth, this is Saul.
Hello.
Saul will be playing the game. This is episode... Saul, you know how we have a curse where every odd-numbered episode doesn't go very well?
Yeah.
Okay, episode 9 disappeared.
Okay.
And this is now episode 10.
I gotcha.
So
audible wink.
No curse.
Here's hoping. Let's see if we get the... Oh, yep, there we go. Load state. Load state. There we go.
It's a good job this is episode 10.
Yes.
Audible wink.
Audible wink, yes.
Whew.
There we are. We're next to the sunbathing corpses.
I'm sweating already.
And it's only minute 1.
I came very close to repeating a famous mistake.
Oh, seems my controller's died. We'll be right back. Future Ruth, put in the test card from the BBC.
Okay, we're back. EarthBound.
EarthBound.
More of it. Here we are in the desert.
Yeah, we actually here. Oh my god, this is fantastic. I'm just a pile of bleached bones. I can't talk. Thank goodness he told us that. Oh dear, we got snuck upon by a cute little UFO. And a cute little skelpion as well. Aren't they lovely?
They are tremendous. I adore them.
Oh yeah, we said we were going to... Who's our favourite Pokemon?
Okay, yeah, but when we said that in last week's episode, we didn't think about the fact that we were going to record the next episode immediately.
Oh yeah.
So we've not had a week to think. We could pretend we've had a week to
Also,
think
we said it in the last episode that was destroyed, audible wink.
Oh, yeah, in episode 9... Audible wink.
How long can we keep this up?
We responded to all of your comments on the last episode, and Saul told you his very carefully considered favourite Pokemon.
Yes, and I can't believe you all forgot. I'm devastated, honestly.
Well, the episode disappeared.
Exactly.
I can't quite keep our story straight.
No.
Hey, everybody. Unaudible wink.
Yeah.
Which I guess is just like an eye staying open. This is, in fact, episode 9. That's right.
That's why we're going full curse.
Full curse. This is a full curse run. Episode 9. We're going to do it. Odd-numbered run. We're going to take all the bad luck in our stride.
Absolutely. If this were Vampire Survivors, we'd be playing with full Skullmaniac, playing as Llama.
I don't know what any of that means because I've played the game a little bit, introduced it to you, and you've completed the game.
Yes. I'm a bit of a bastard, aren't I?
If bastard just means good at video games, then yes.
Thank you.
No, as the Coffee Vision said in the last episode, tough times ahead, but we will persevere and we will have a sense of humour.
Absolutely.
So we're back on the road. No, we've come back down from the desert we were wandering around in.
Yes, because I wanted you to see a little bit of the desert before we...
Okay, that's cool.
Now, this traffic jam is taking forever. Man, do I need to go. Well, you're in the right place for it. I'm not looking. Yes,
So
we
be
cannot
careful.
continue on the road.
If you're going to squat next to a cactus,
Yep. Do so with...
caution.
Indeed. Welcome to the very end of the world's longest traffic jam.
Well, you've broken a record, so that's something to celebrate.
Absolutely. You should be dancing in the street. I was going to girlfriend to see my
I was going to
Fourside.
Girlfriend to see my Fourside.
At this pace, it'll be 100 years. I'll be 100 years old by the time I get there. I feel sorry for the guys behind me, but I'm so bent. I'm leaving my car here and walking instead. No problem here. Oh, right. I heard that a little ways ahead of Buffalo a herd of buffalo is running across the road. I can't move an inch. Sadly, we won't be able to confirm nor deny those rumours.
So we can't get past that. We can't even walk alongside the traffic jam.
We can't walk alongside the traffic jam. So we've no choice but to take the desert.
I mean, I assume that would be, desert bus levels of boring if
Yes.
if it really was as long as they said it was and we had
Oh.
to just walk along the side.
No, but thankfully, the game is a lot kinder than that.
Yeah, it's going to make us, go through the desert?
Yep. Where at least interesting things will happen.
Sure.
Sure. Oh.
No, I meant...
Oh, ye of little
I
faith.
meant that sincerely.
Oh, good.
And there are sure to be interesting things. I do have a problem with sounding insincere sometimes.
Oh, sure. I mean, we've still got a white sesame to find and all these little grains of sand,
Yep.
which is going to be hard on this emulator. I mean, this totally real TV that we're playing on.
Yeah, so, Ma'am let me have the big TV from downstairs.
Oh, yeah, it was a nightmare
And
to carry down.
That's why we've... that's why it's jammed. It doesn't quite fit in between the bookcase and my chest of drawers.
Oh, yes. And if you're having connections about the RF cable, don't worry. So was I. As sea monkeys live in the desert monkeys live in the desert. I mean desert, not dessert. I'm happy that there are animals in the desert, aren't you? Yes, I am. Like buffalo.
A buffalo!
Oh, one of the ones that was causing the traffic jam, no doubt. Except not this one, because they're over here. Bad buffalo. Oh.
How can you say bad buffalo? How can you look at that beautiful face? Look at this solemn soul.
Because they've eaten something they shouldn't, and that's why they're a bad buffalo.
Oh.
Bad buffalo. You ate the thing.
Oh, so they've eaten something that was like forbidden to them.
Yeah, possibly.
Not something that has made them feel bad. It's not a poorly buffalo.
At least it's about to be.
Baller tossed buffalo.
Rammed and trampled me. Oh no. Oh, Jeff. Well done for Jeff for not breaking his spine there. I mean, if a buffalo, regardless of their alignment, were to ram into me, I'm pretty sure I would break possibly most of my bones. I'm not a frail man by any means, but
Yeah, the buffalo are intense.
they are. Too intense for a little soft boy like me.
Especially buffalo.
Oh yes. Who are known to buffalo.
Well, yeah, buffalo.
I couldn't have said it better myself. I love how happy Skelpion is to see you. I'm no longer... I kind of wish when a lightning attack hits, it would hit Ness, because he's got the Franklin badge. So therefore he's immune to lightning.
Yeah.
Should be keeping on top of this. There we go.
I like to imagine Ness giving it the Will Smith at the end of Men in Black. Eat me! But instead he's just waving his arms and going, strike me!
Yes!
Strike me with the lightning!
Not in my mind, that was just going, ah ha ha. In the West Fourside Desert, born and raised, crested booka is gonna nibble on my knees.
On your knees!
My knees! I'm white, I can't rap. Ooh. A cookie! We haven't seen cookies since episode 1, I think. Let's eat it. 6 HP. Thank God. Ook! Ook it, boys.
I was wondering why I had the Moomins theme song in my head since the last episode that we've recorded, and I think it's because this desert theme, it's just ever so slightly similar to the ba 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 of the Moomins theme.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Oh, poisonous wolves. You know, poison that wolves absolutely have.
Yet again, another great sprite.
Oh yeah, fantastic. Oh no. Oh, pantaloons. That's right. We got life noodles. We'll be all right.
I really like that wolf.
Yeah, it was a good sprite.
Had the
That's
right energy of being menacing, but not necessarily like overly aggressive. Or
yeah, that was more a
snarling.
that was more a cheeky pup. Because wolves are cheeky pups.
So, Jeff's poisoned.
Yes, that's not great.
Paula is a ghost.
Yes, you can't get much more poisoned than that. That silence.
I was just watching you.
Oh, fair enough.
You sort things out and solve the problems there.
Oh, yes.
So the poison was removed from Jeff. I feel like in not telling us exactly how, we have to assume the worst.
He thought it out of him. Now, because Paula had the cup of life noodles, she of course couldn't use it, what with her being, you know, pushing up daisies. So you
had to rifle through her pockets.
Yeah, we
take it.
We took it off her, still in rigor mortis. Hey, she's back, and with full health, no less.
The gang's all back together.
Mm-hmm. There's another wolf. Or Volk in Russian.
Is that a wolf?
Yep. See, it's a wolf.
Ah.
Yes, they do have the same overworld sprite as
the dogs.
Because wolves are dogs. They deserve love. I went to see a wolf at a zoo semi-recently, and there was this wolf enclosure, and there were 3 of them just lazing around on rocks, and they just, having dogs, you notice these things, they just looked so much like my dogs, and until one of them got up and didn't like that I was wearing a mask, because, you know, they had restrictions there, which is fair, because you don't want the wolves to catch things,
yeah.
And started barking at me, and not super aggressively, but it barked at me for a good 5 seconds, and then just went to, it made this sort of motion going back to its little sleepy spot. Oh yeah, it sure showed you. You better not come here. I'll rip your face off.
I think I've made my point quite clear.
And the other 2 just looked at him and went, oh, guy's going off again. Let's just go back to sleep. Oh no, Paula's got sunstroke.
Oh no.
Oh no.
She needs a wet towel.
She does. Thankfully, sunstroke is just diet poison.
Okay.
So it's not too bad. The crested booka has a big grin on its face. Yeah, it does. Wolf poison. I've always wanted an RPG where the wolf and dog enemies, instead of having to defeat them, like you just played ball with them, and you played with them until they got zoomies, and then because like I love dogs. You may have noticed.
You seem to have a fondness for the vast majority of mammals and reptiles. Birds.
Animals are just wonderful.
Some insects.
Yep, some insects. Like the stag beetle. Stag beetle. By throwing this at a... No! Yeah. Wet towel. We could also have used psychic powers to cure... Oh!
Is it?
I heard that the black sesame that I used to love is somewhere in this desert. If you see him, please tell him that I still love him. Really? You've seen him already? Was he okay? I see. We gotta tell him.
Okay, let's go back.
Yep. We don't have to, but I want to.
Okay, let's do it.
And that's what video games are all about. You see something you want to do, you do it. Don't let people tell you what you can and can't do in a video game. Unless that is, Saul, please be good at the video game, in which case I totally understand. Paul needs a bit of a top up. In fact, I think Ness could probably do with one as well. I couldn't book it from the booker. It's not Booker T. That would have been amazing.
It's not the five-time WCW World Champion Booker T.
No. Unfortunately. Or perhaps fortunately. I don't want to get poisoned again, so I just had to open my mouth, didn't I?
I feel like this booka is kind of the opposite of Booker T, because there's no way I could see this doing a spinneroonie with those very small limbs, whereas
I would love...
Booker T's, you know, a long-limbed Mac Daddy.
I would love for this booker to prove you wrong right then and there. Unfortunately, there are limits to the Super Nintendo. But were this an ideal world, I'd not have a debilitating mental illness, but enough about that. Oh dear, that's what skelpions can do. That was nasty.
It's a good job Ness has got plenty of health.
Oh yes, he's a super tank. Like, no one else in the game even comes close to Ness's tankiness. And there was a red flash, so I think...
Hey!
Yep, and there's Black Sesame, and Jeff is sunburned. Why would you feel like... Oh, yeah. If I could just see her. What? The White Sesame still loves me? Weep, weep. There we are. Now he knows what a dick he's been.
That's it?
Sort of.
Okay.
We'll see them again later.
Okay.
Spoiler alert for a 30-year-old game.
I was just like, we didn't get an item or anything. We had to backtrack across the desert and get sunburn for this?
You know what? Love isn't always easy, but especially when it isn't, you know, even your business. But goddammit, I'm gonna try. Oh, there we go. Getting a little low on psychic points here. My pee-pee's getting real low. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. If you do, keep it to yourself. Moonwings, the moonwings. Na, 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 na. Desert. Oh, thank God.
Oh, look at this angry fellow down here. I love him. He's so angry.
This hole's great. Good hole, good hole, good hole. First, someone asked me to dig for buried gold. I began to feel like I was obligated to find it. Man, am I starving. Do you have any food you could spare? Possibly? Seems like you have a lot of stuff. What are you gonna give me? Have this burger. Thank you.
Double burger?
If I find the gold, I'll give it to you.
Oh, okay. It was worth giving him the double burger.
Absolutely. This is an RPG, so be kind to everyone. Dusty Dunes headquarters for finding buried gold. Doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. What's wrong, Les? You sound so sad. Are you homesick? Well, I knew there'd be days like this. We must have contracted homesickness at some point because she only says that if you're homesick.
Ah.
It must make you feel better listening to your mom's sweet voice.
But we did ring... Yeah, we did ring our mum in Saturn Valley.
We did indeed, but Ness got over being homesick. Hey. These things can happen sometimes.
I guess,
the human mind is not...
I guess wandering in the desert can take its toll on a 13-year-old child.
Yes. Who's never so much as been outside before. Outside his hometown, I mean. Not. He's obviously been outside.
So what's down here?
Jeff!
This looks like a dungeon.
And Ness! I mean, look, I sympathize. I don't like the heat either.
You were outside for a few steps.
I mean... Okay, it's a good hole, but there's no gold yet. But
okay.
we'll have to remember this.
I thought we were on to a dungeon then.
Sort of. Not quite, but we will be. More importantly...
You've circumnavigated the traffic jam?
We have indeed. East to Fourside. But first, we're going to have a little look here to see what we can see.
Oh, you're going to see those bad buffalo?
Yeah. We can see what's holding up the...
What?
I'm a slot machine. Can you talk to me from the side? Oh, these are three... Well, these are three characters. Oh. I'm Big Brother Pancho. I'm Kid Brother Pincho. I'm Thomas Jefferson.
What?
Exactly. Now, you may have noticed they're wearing a... Yeah.
They've all got 7s.
Yeah.
Lucky 7s. Mm-hmm. You know, that's slot machine related. And now that they've all turned this way, we can see the 7s.
Indeed. I'm a broken slot machine. But the Sanchez brothers and their friend are a very cheerful trio. They will make you happy. Would you like to insert a buck? Go on then. Yeah, we can play roulette with them. Not roulette, slots. I'm not going to be playing more than one thing of this because I hate gambling with the...
Win!
Oh!
We won!
Amigo, you won! A very big winning, my friend. Here's the big prize for you. A can of fruit juice.
Nice.
I have never won that before.
Play again, we're on a roll!
No!
We can't lose!
Yes, we can.
This is why I'm banned from gambling.
I'm going to make the executive decision to move on before we die from sunstroke.
Someone's got sunstroke again.
Lesbian. Yeah, of course it's Jeff. But we'll heal him, because
Fuck
Jeff is our friend.
Jeff, wear a hat. Carry a brolly. Do something.
Oh, of course. He's the only one not wearing anything on his head.
Yeah.
That's what...
Yeah.
You know what? That never occurred to me. I just thought it was because he's English.
And he's a dweeb.
And he's a dweeb. But I love him. Not as much as Tony does, but I love him.
We didn't see the roadblock?
No, we didn't. It's cleared by the time you have got here.
Oh,
which is
okay.
It's kind of annoying, but...
I thought we were going to have to fight a herd of buffalo or something.
Oh, no. Well, that's not our problem.
It's a bridge.
Yes, it is. And we get to a somewhat familiar music, if you played Smash Bros. Except it's a lot faster in Smash Bros. Welcome to Fourside. The Diagonal City!
Ooh!
Everything here is diagonal.
This is exciting.
Right? The city of Fourside has developed quite a bit. Since Mr. Geldegard de Monotoli hit the big time, it's been good for the city. Apologies if I butchered that. But yeah, there's a lot to see and do in Fourside. One of which is this gentleman having a bad time.
Oh no!
Annoying reveler!
An annoying reveler.
The worst kind of reveler. Let's hit him with a baseball bat until he grumbled about today's youth. Paula's guts went down! Some of my favourite enemies are just enemies you find in towns. The reveler turned back to normal. Normal being having a broken neck from extensive baseball bat trauma. It's alright, we've already fought you. Planning meeting for EarthBound 2. Oh, only those who are related to this project are allowed to enter. Ape Software Development Team. Little did they know it was going to take yet 10 years and only be released in Japan. Anyway, enough of that sadness. I've heard some bad rumors about Mr. Monotoli. I heard he made a deal with the pure evil entity in exchange for power. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, do I? I don't get it. I heard that a guy who looks like Monotoli has been hanging out at Jackie's Cafe. You know, the totally unpopular place? I heard he quietly goes in and out. Well, that's none of our business. We're just here to
see the dinosaurs!
To see the dinosaurs, of course we are! Oh my goodness! Oh, please tell me we've got enough for admission. I don't think $9 is going to cut it.
What?
It's alright,
It's 1994. How much could it be to get into a museum?
More with 3 of us.
Can't they do, suggested donation? We're kids.
Yes.
We need to learn.
But also
let's see some dinosaur bones.
We will see some dinosaur bones.
Okay.
It's just, in this economy, a can of fruit juice costs $7, so,
Okay.
Just saying it how it is. It's alright, we're at an ATM, we will see some dinosaurs. 500, that should about cover whatever it needs to be. Probably. I don't know. Yeah, sorry, I'm not going to stay at your hotel, bye! Apologies to any hotel workers who are watching this and people do this. Actually, no, if you provide a service, then whatever. Jazz. Oh no, not jazz, it's crossed out. Never mind. Sorry, every time I see the word jazz now. I saw this thing on, like... someone was reading, I think they reviewed dirty books or something like that, and they were thinking the worst, they were recounting one of the worst ways they've, like, somebody has written a female organ, and the worst one they've found was throbbing jazz cafe. It's a shame you can't see these faces.
Speechless I was. For moments then, I was speechless.
Sorry,
The throbbing jazz cafe.
Throbbing jazz cafe.
And this was in some smut that someone was telling you about.
I just saw it online. It wasn't.
Online.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not the smut that you were reading.
No, I read quality smut. I can have you know. I have a very specific fetish, and The Dinosaur Museum doesn't have any real dinosaurs. They're all replicas. I'm sure everyone knows that. If you still want to go and see the dinosaurs, $5 a piece. Okay,
Okay, so it wasn't that expensive.
It wasn't that expensive. If you wanted a can of fruit juice, it would have been more expensive. Whoa, look at all those!
Cool.
Whee! Dinosaur bones believed to be found from southern Scarabia. Don't ask for any details. Our research is continuing.
So antagonistic museum display.
Yeah. Oh, and it's good enough for a wait a minute! You can't take photos in a museum! Ooh! Back in Droog!
I've gone past hating this guy now, and now I'm back into enjoying it.
Fuzzy Pickles!
Fuzzy Pickles! Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories.
Wow, you're really convincing, Ruth.
No, I'm being sincere. I have.
Is that why you said that through gritted teeth? This museum should sell dinosaur t-shirts. Yes, it should. Huge! Not you. I'm talking about the dinosaur bones. Oh. You know, if I introduced myself to someone and they just went, huge! Yeah, I think I'd be a little disappointed too. Wonder how many animals go extinct before human beings discover them. I want to see a live dinosaur sometime in my life.
I'm more concerned about the incredible number of animals that have gone extinct after we've discovered them.
Yeah, true.
That we... No, say we. It wasn't me and you.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I don't think we've personally...
I have not ended the life of an...
caused any extinction events.
I wouldn't have thought so, no.
But as
if I have,
yeah.
I would... If I found out I did, I'd be devastated. I'm so happy there are some visitors today. These days, few people come here. I'm Mr. Spoon, the academic researcher. I wonder if there are any famous stars here today. Dinosaurs. Huge, aren't they? Well, that's all I've gotten out of my research. You want to hear more? To tell you the truth, I heard the dinosaurs were found near the lower side of Scarabia, and there were lots of them. There are unconfirmed reports that the dinosaurs ate some of the natives there. If you go, please try to find the dinosaurs and bring back photographs. Please come back again to study, because I don't like being alone.
Aw.
Mr. Spoon, I'll hold you to that. I mean, you can hold me, Mr. Spoon. We can spoon. Anyway, that's the Dinosaur Museum.
So we know that there's... Yeah, that's the limits for the Dinosaur Museum.
So far.
A little bit of a letdown so far. But, But more if we can bring back photos of dinosaurs from Scarabia.
Scarabia? Huh. Do you think I would have... This is great music. Welcome to Jazz Club.
Nice.
Yes! I've been wanting to say that. Welcome to the Throbbing Jazz Cafe. Do you want to buy a ticket? $30, please.
Moist.
That had no right to be as funny as it was. The show will be starting any moment.
We get a show?
Yeah, we bought a ticket for it, so we get a show. I wonder who's playing at the show. Oh, and this is a swanky establishment, so there's people sitting down.
And they're all blonde.
And they're all blonde. When Ness arrives, the Runaway 5 told me to let him in, so please come in. Oh, thank you. Oh, the Runaway 5 are
Runaway
here.
5?
Looks like they didn't run away very far. We owe you guys so much. Sorry. What for? To meet Geldegard the Monotoli, you'll need our help. I don't exactly know why, it's just a hunch. We know how to sing, but we don't know how to handle money or women. Do-wop to do-wop. That is not a good jazz song. Again, we've been cheated by the theatre and... Oh, Runaway 5!
What are you like?
We're stuck here with a phony contract. Oh yeah! We're so helpless. Really helpless and hopeless. Yeah, the Runaway 5 are a little, well, I suppose in many ways like a real band. As an ex-band member, I can confirm this. Oh, we get to see the show at least. Have I got a bombshell for you tonight, kids? Ah! Kaboom! The Runaway 5. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go! And yes, it is indeed a different show from the first one.
I'd expect nothing less.
Hey, theatre tickets aren't cheap. So you get what you pay for. Especially with the theatre company Cockett Amateur Operatic Society that I'm part of and is doing a play soon. And it will have...
You doing a plug for...
I'm doing...
Caught me by surprise.
Sorry.
You're doing a plug for your upcoming show?
Yes, that when this releases will be long after the fact. Apologies to everyone involved. Who's playing the cymbal? Yeah. Woo!
Well, that was very nice.
Yes.
More game now, please.
Yes, sorry.
No, I'm not blaming you. You don't need to apologise.
So, you're a Runaway 5 fan, huh? What? Excuse me? No! This band owes me $1 million. If they break their contract, they'll be in deep doo-doo with the police.
How could they possibly owe you $1 million?
The police would probably say, "Hey, you guys," or something like that. Unless you're able to pay $1 million on their behalf, you'd have to find buried gold. Or you would never be able to pay such a huge sum of money.
Well, it's time to go find another key item.
Yep. Well, we know who's promised us some gold.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but they promised us, not the Runaway 5.
Oh, hi. I love that you'll be in trouble with the police. They'll probably say, "Hey, you guys," something like that. So, we know that there's a sinister man in this town called Geldegard the Monotoli. Again, apologies if I'm butchering that name. If there are any Italians in the audience, my apologies. My condolences.
You're going to say my condolences then?
Sorry.
Hey, sorry you're Italian.
First floor, Fourside Bakery. Second floor, the second floor of the bakery. That's a lovely sign.
A 2-story bakery. Exciting.
Yeah, very exciting. I'm 5 for 1. I'm pretty stoked to see what's on the second floor of this bakery. Bread in this town has a very plain, nondescript flavour to it. To tell you the truth, I'm the owner of this bakery.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's not great advertising.
Two whole stories of mediocrity.
Yeah. I was thinking there's a tightwad born every minute. Were you now? Okay then. Thanks, Mr. T. Whoop, wrong button. Now we don't need any bread. He says as he dies to easily bread-related problems. In the old days, Mr. Monotoli was just a regular, unattractive real estate agent. Now he has the power to control the police force.
It just means he got richer.
Yeah, no, I don't think... When I first started working here, there was a fat drunk sitting behind the manager's counter mumbling platitudes. And it's me. And I'm still here. Protect Mr. Monotoli first. The safety of the citizens of the city comes second. That's our job, you know. Hey, realistic police officers in a video game. Store. When Monotoli became the owner, this department store began having strange happenings. I wonder why the department store's closed. Oh, well, we can't go in then.
Can we kick the door down?
I wouldn't
get in through the back.
Hey, now you're thinking with gasoline. You boys are sneaking around, looking for Mr. Monotoli, aren't you?
Hey, we're just walking here.
We're walking
We're
here.
just walking here.
If I catch you boys doing anything, I'll arrest you. No questions asked. Be prepared. Got it, Ness? I've already checked out your name. Well, given that we were able to single-handedly beat the Arnett police force...
first try.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Audible wink.
Is this a thing? Is this going to be a thing now? Is this what our shirts are going to say? Oh, no!
Wait, what? We just get run over by a taxi?
No, but we're about to, because this is a mad taxi. And this is the section of the episode where Ruth gets an old advert. Remember those old Milky Way adverts with the cars that look kind of like that? No. Okay. Well, it was a red one and a blue one, and they kept eating, but except one of them eats Milky Way, so he was fine.
I think I do remember this advert because they brought it back.
You're right.
To appeal to boomers. I think it was a boomer advert that they brought back.
Never mind that. Future Ruth, don't do that.
No, come on, and insert Milky Way advert now.
The red car and the blue car had a race. All Red wants to do is stuff his face. He eats everything he sees, from trucks to prickly trees. But smart old blue, he took the Milky Way. He's looking for a chocolate treat, fluffy and light, 'cause he knows it won't spoil his appetite. Oh no, the bridge has gone. Old Red can't carry on. But smart old blue, he took the Milky Way.
And we're back.
You made Ness cry. Good job, Ruth.
Well, I love that. Yet another great sprite. Mad Taxi.
Oh yeah, fantastic. The sprite work in this is just exceptional.
Wonderful.
No one know anything.
My immediate thought was that it was Brum. Grown up and moved to the big city.
Oh yeah, and boy did it change him. Monotoli's totally stole everything from me, including my house and land. Weep weep. They are evil incarnate. Lawyers, policemen, everyone that follows Monotoli. They're all his toadies. No matter how you fight him, you can't win. Yeah, I'm okay. Just leave me here to cry into my cappuccino. Nosy. Wow, I'm sorry. We've all met someone at their worst. Cafe. Now we get some music here. The more eagle-eared of you viewers may have noticed the American national anthem thrown in there. Seems like it's just for decoration.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
I mean, it'll take a while for it to loop back round, but...
Okay.
I was in the middle of a caffeine buzz. You may have been able to guess, but in the Japanese version, this was a pub. That's why everyone here has very obvious glasses of beer that they're pretending are cups of coffee. Because this was the 90s.
It's funny, different societies, different nations, and what they consider okay. I know that there's like a lot of rules in Japan about not showing child endangerment. I think less so for video games, but certainly for like cartoons and stuff. Like I think the kids tend to win. But then I'm not sure. I mean, I've seen a lot of anime where children are definitely in danger.
Yeah, I was going to say that doesn't sound right. America doesn't like child endangerment, which is fair. That's not
go wrong. But yeah,
that's not a nice real thing to like. But I think in media it's okay. In media anything goes.
It's just kind of strange that it's just like, okay, well, for the North American release, we can't show a pub
Yeah, we can't show a pub because people don't drink alcohol. Ugh.
But then I think that's another cultural difference. So I've heard from speaking to Americans who've visited Britain and talked about the difference in drinking culture, and also how, you know, we're so used to pubs being somewhere that you would be as a child, you know, not on the lash getting pissed.
But no, they're a family place.
Yeah, you go to a pub as a family,
especially if you're in a small town.
Yeah, you go there in the middle of the day. You go into a pub, and some people would be drinking, and some people would be having food or just socializing.
Yeah, and
whereas
you'd see dogs there. It was good.
I believe in American drinking culture, you have bars.
And you go there to drink.
And you know, you go there to drink and socialise, so you wouldn't necessarily have a child in a bar.
Which makes sense.
I don't think that's true of the whole country, because I understand that different states have different cultures.
And also America's a big place.
Yeah. But I can see how a pub or a bar might be considered unsuitable for a video game. I also wonder how much has to do with not what the publisher or translator considers inappropriate, and what is it worth the hassle? Like, do we want because in the 90s it's the slow creeping moralizing of these games, they're ruining our children, the
same things they said about books.
Yeah, and Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. Except now that is actually ruining people's lives.
Certain people are always looking for the next moral panic. So if you're localizing a game, maybe you go, oh, you know what? It's not worth the controversy.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1994 as well. Mortal Kombat came out sort of recently, so people are trying to distance themselves from that.
Yeah, I guess.
I love Mortal Kombat, don't get me wrong, but it did kick a hornet's nest in terms of moaning pearl clutchers who don't have anything better to do, let's be honest.
So, what's happening in this? Definitely not a pub, it's a cafe.
Yes, I was in the middle of a caffeine buzz, and I had to go to the bathroom first. When I got there, I accidentally knocked on the wall instead of the restroom door. The next thing I knew, someone asked, "Who is it?" and really surprised me. Maybe I just imagined it. I'm surprised you talk to an ordinary guy like me. I have no information or items to help you out. You don't think it's natural for a guy like me to be here? I enjoy the atmosphere. By the way, let me quiz you. There are 5 apples. If you eat one, how many are left? 5 minus 1 is 4, so 4's left. It's not that funny. Okay, here's another one. Master Pokey's maid Electra is made to order. Oh, puns aren't funny either. Oh dear.
Master Pokey?
Master Pokey, eh?
Now, is this an advanced, evolved form of Pokey, or is it master as in to mean young man?
We'll see.
Okay, we'll see. That guy looks like the Riddler.
He does a bit, you're right. Maybe that's why he's...
That's why he asked us questions, but...
Yeah, he also looked a lot like Tony and Jeff's teacher. Because of the same sprite, but still. I used to be Monotoli's employer. Then I realized his schemes made my company go bankrupt. My house and land were taken away. Now I'm homeless. Monotoli didn't used to be so powerful. I want to find out his secrets, so I'm spending my time here, watching to see if he ever drops in. Kids shouldn't be drinking espresso. You shouldn't be hanging around here. What? Mr. Monotoli's here? You got that wrong, kid. What? Does Mr. Geldegard Monotoli come here often? Hello, time to get up. It could never happen. Well, actually, that's not true. Well, we've learned all we can learn there, I suppose. I can't actually remember what to do. Maybe I do have to go to the department store, even though it's closed. Oh yeah, we've talked to this person. Sorry about this, you'd think I'd know what this being.
Is there elsewhere you can go from here? Do you need to leave Fourside to...
No, I'm pretty sure we need
investigate some dinosaurs or anything, or...
I mean, that part comes later.
Kick down the door.
Temporarily closed. Quag!
Well, we
got
the doodly-doo.
We got the doodly-doos.
Go around the back.
Okay. I can't sprite limit.
You cannot.
Now, it looks like there's a lane there, and normally there would be, but there isn't. Oh yeah, we haven't actually tried going into the Monotoli building yet.
Ah.
One of my favourite tracks. For this part coming up. That chord just cracks me up.
Genius.
Last night there was a solitaire tournament. I lost my shirt. I'll invite you next time. Hey, wait, do you even know what solitaire is?
Stop trying to undress a 13-year-old boy, please.
Yes, that would, I'm an elite businessman who works in Mr. Monotoli's office. Hello, babyface. What brings you to Monotoli building? Okay, then. This elevator is only for Master Pokey's use. It goes directly for the 47th floor. Quit staring at my hips. Why don't you stand somewhere else instead of behind me? Jeez.
Ness isn't staring at your hips. He's just only that tall.
Yeah,
I mean, sprite-wise, they're the same height, but I'm guessing that as a 13-year-old...
Yeah, he wouldn't exactly... Whoops. I was almost going to beat you up. Are you a friend of Master Pokey?
I don't think so, mate.
It's okay to visit him here, but don't wander around in the building.
Wait, what? He's here?
Someone might be suspicious of you and take a pot shot at you with a machine gun. Okay,
Things escalated in a strange trajectory.
Gunning down a 13-year-old boy, fine. Alcohol? No! Ugh. Censorship. Oh, he's got a new suit.
Oh my god.
Ooh la la. This is my poor old friend. What's your name? Pig's butt? No, Ness. Didn't you come here to beg me for some money? Ooh la la. Don't you recognize me? I'm Master Pokey. Pokey! Get it? I'm now Geldegard Monotoli's partner, and I give him political and economic advice. I heard there were some ratty-looking kids asking for Mr. Monotoli. Was that you, Ness? This isn't a place for the likes of you. Get out of here now, loser. Oh no, we're gonna get forcefully.
Listen here, Pokey. Alright? You are a dweeb. You make Jeff look cool.
I'm standing right here. You must never show your face around Master Pokey. You got that?
We're gonna take you down, Pokey.
Oh yeah. Maybe not now, but in maybe 20 more episodes.
Once and for all. Soon.
You
really
haven't...
20 episodes? Oh my god.
Probably. You haven't changed much, Ness. This is Pokey's dad. I'm... I don't know how to say that.
Aloysius Minch?
Aloysius Minch?
Aloy.
I'm Mr. Minch. Due to my son's success, I now live the life of a rich man. Every dog has its day. That's the perfect proverb to describe me. Lots of laughing sounds, which I'm not going to do, because, yeah, that's why. Ugh, my jaw's tired. So now we know what happened to, the Minch family.
I believe it's Aloysius.
Aloysius. That's heart, Aloysius. I got them boys on right. Aloysius. Look, don't stand behind me and stare at my hips.
It is a Latinization of the names Louis, Louis, Luigi, Ludwig,
Wow.
and other cognates.
Cool. I didn't know that.
And now you know.
Thank you.
Okay, we're back in the desert. We wandered around for a second while Saul remembered what to do next. So, it looks like our only quest is to free the Runaway 5 once again.
Yeah.
And so I guess we're back here searching for gold.
Yes.
Because they made it painfully clear that it was gold or $1 million that they needed.
Despite gold prices not being that good, even in 1994. Or was it? But yes, here we are at the giant hole, which is now even more giant.
Oh, yeah, that hole wasn't there
Yep.
before. The digger was there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the sign that said desert.
But it was just a tiny little hole with a ladder.
I didn't quite notice. I assumed we were in a different place. But
Oh, yeah. Nope, this is indeed the same place.
Same spot.
I think he should dig somewhere else. All right, then. They have a live broadcast from the dig. I can check out the dig while relaxing on the floor. Hey, we've all wanted to do that. Out walking in the desert sure to make you very hungry and thirsty. Oh, nice. Good to know we can buy some restoratives. I've been watching them dig for a while. I wonder what they'll find. Spoiler, nothing, because they've hit a snag. And we'll learn that now.
Ah, a snag, you say?
Yes.
Sounds like the job for a 13-year-old boy and his 2 pals.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there's no problem here. Yeah, that's fine. Well, we are armed to the teeth, and Jeff's got a gun. To be absolutely fair.
Here he is, this angry guy.
I didn't have a problem digging until this. I found a maze.
Yay!
Lots of monsters appeared, so I couldn't proceed. There's 5 big moles! If I beat the monsters, I can continue on. I think I have a bleeding ulcer from worrying too much. I'm helpless to really do anything. But we're not.
Okay, so when we walked in here earlier and I was like, ooh, dungeon. And you just told me to be patient, that a dungeon would appear.
There is indeed a dungeon, and
What is that? Worm? Earthworm?
it is it's
Coca-Cola saxophone?
it's a noose, man.
Oh, dear.
Can we show this?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty goofy.
Mad Duck fell down. I love Mad Duck so much. Oh, he's got Paula. He's no longer got Paula.
Level up!
Fantastic. Now, there are 5 big moles here. I think it's our job to find and defeat all 5 of them.
Okay, well,
I think.
let's get one big mole done.
Yeah,
And then I think that's good for an episode.
that sounds good. I think we're about to come up on one. Well, let's try and finish the battle as quickly as possible so we can forget this thing even exists. Mad Duck disrupted your senses, except it didn't. I do love that. Whoa, nice one, Ness. I want this duck on a shirt that I would never wear because it would be too precious.
I want this background on a shirt.
With the moving.
With the duck on it.
Yes, absolutely. Looks like we've still got one more fight to go before we, Well, there's a human skull there, so I'm guessing that's not exactly great news. Made something spin around. Now Jeff doesn't have a pee-pee. Thankfully, all the psychic point training attacks, they're all targeting Jeff for it, which is fantastic. That's what we want to happen. Also, I love the irony that Jeff is the smart one, and he's the only one that isn't psychic. There he is. I'm one of the masters of this hole. There are 5 masters in all. We're all moles, of course. I believe I'm the 3rd strongest among us. Take your best shot.
Okay, so we've wandered straight to the middle difficulty mole.
Absolutely. And you can tell.
See, it says number 3 there.
Number 3.
Just like the mole that we faced guarding the 2nd sanctuary location.
That is the one, the lily.
This one also seems to have been attacking a cache of iron brew chew bars.
Yep, absolutely. That was made in Scotland from girders.
Now, I lamented the disappearance of the bars, iron brew chew bars. And
heck.
I don't know if I mentioned this in a subsequent episode. I can't remember if I told you or not, but I found out why they don't make them anymore.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So iron brew or bars that make iron brew, they licensed the iron brew name and flavor to another company that made iron brew chew bars and wham bars.
Oh.
And also Highland toffee.
I used to love wham bars. It puts the boom boom into my heart.
That company went out of business. So Iron Brew can't bring it back because they never made it. They don't know how to make it. It would be different if they brought it back.
That's a shame. What do you mean, no problem here? There is a dead man.
That is a
deceased human being.
A certain problem.
It has ceased to be. Well, we
did it.
Yeah, we've managed to defeat the 3rd strongest mole.
I rambled about Iron Brew again while we were facing that mole.
Future Ruth, put up that advert again.
You want more Iron Brew advert? Okay. Iron Brew advert now.
Gosh, you know it's one of those ads. Lots of kids with white teeth and giant shoulder pads. a bit